Sorry, I was just checking out this iron corrugated shed. Hi, I'm Craig Turley. XCW is a backyard wrestling federation based in Perth. They are on the brink of becoming the most dominant wrestling federation in Australia, until one small dent in the shed became a huge dent in their company.
Look, I think we all know why we're here. It's because of my shed. Well, it used to be my shed. Someone dented it.
I didn't dent the shed, alright?
Didn't dent the fucking shed.
No, I didn't dent the shed.
I didn't dent the shed, I was a referee. How could I dent the shed?
There's all this speculation, these rumours that I dented the shed. I'm a former 3-time heavyweight champion. You think I'm that clumsy to dent the friggin' shed? I did not dent the shed.
Who dented the shed? A question many have pondered for years. Some people have their own theories, many have studied footage. But the one thing is for sure, no one will come forward.
I just want to know who dented my shed. Let's be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be held accountable for my actions if I find out who dented my shed.
Just Mike, Taser, there were a few people around that shed that day. But who dented it? I don't know. Do you?
One of my 3 options, Blade did it, which I wouldn't be surprised, he's a dirty bastard.
You want to know who I think dented the shed? Blade. I've seen the match. Him versus Vaughn, yeah, I saw it. He dented the shed, okay? At that time, he was lanky, clumsy. He dented the friggin' shed, alright?
I asked people, who dented my shed? They'd blame everyone else. Blade would say, oh, it was Taser. Taser would say, oh, it was just Mike. Just Mike would say, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
The first possibility, if you show the footage now, is Blade. He kind of gets whipped into it. He hits the place where it has dented. And if you look at the corrugation on there, it looks pretty like undented yet. And then there's a second hit where I run into him, and the second hit could be the hit of the dent, but once again they're 2 not very hard hits. They're not dent-worthy hits, if you want to call them that.
You know, I try hard to be the best in this business, but it's hard when you got people you think are friends that screw you over. They lie, they backstab. They say I dented the shed.
If we fast forward here to the main offending incident, this is the one that everyone thinks it happened, and there's many factors here that really point to this incident. It's the Carl vs. Nick incident.
Look at the footage, look at the footage. When I go for that stinger splash on Nick, does it look like I have full impact on that shed? No. No. I did not fucking dent the shed.
And what happens is Nick is up against the wall here, Carl goes for the stinger splash, and, well, Nick moves out the way and he hits the shed, and it looks like, if you zoom in a bit, looks like the fingers hit, is what he claims, the fingers hit, but the head seems to come through and follow through and push the fingers really hard against that corrugated iron. So, it could be there. Now, if you look at the shading, if you zoom in there, look on the shading does seem to change, but if you pull back a bit, it looks like it was already dented before that.
If you think I dented the shed, I'm gonna dent your head. Alright, mate? And if anyone asks me that again, I'm gonna prove to you why I am the most dangerous man in backyard wrestling today.
The XCW Skydome was the first major venue, with many historic moments and great matches. Take the Skydome out of the equation, and you have a recipe for disaster.
The XCW Skydome, to everyone, it was the original. It was one of the highlights of XCW.
Okay, so what, the XCW Skydome, and we're going to talk about the Skydome. Yeah, I've had some great memories there, you know. No, I've won the belt there once, long time ago though. So, Extreme Evolution. No, I've had some great memories there. But it's a bit of a shame that the downfall was over a dent in the shed.
Skydome was a great venue for XCW. A lot of great memories, a lot of great moments in XCW's history. People winning titles, people losing titles.
Yeah, the Skydome incident. It was a big change in XCW. It really changed everything. Like it could be. There was many nails in XCW's coffin, but this was that big Kahuna one.
Nothing could have prepared me for that broken shed. The first time I saw it, I was heartbroken. I knew as soon as my mum found out, I was going to be in trouble.
Can we get you another drink, Taser?
Yeah, refill that, thanks. Refill that, thank you.
Okay. Juice?
Whatever was in there before, it was fine. It was fine.
I remember when my mum first found out about it. Daniel, you're not ever going to have another one of those wrestling events and you're at this house ever again. I ran into my room. I didn't talk to her for days. Do you know what it's like to have a broken up family like that?
A dent in the shed. It was a dent. I mean, what? Someone crashed a car into it? No. Okay? It was a dent. Did they get kicked out of the house? No. No. The only people that got kicked out was XCW. And you know what? They think they're kicking me out, the owners of the Skydome. I'm kicking the Skydome right out of my heart. Because they had a special place here in my heart. Where's my drink? Where's my drink? Thank you. Get up. The Skydome holds some precious memories. Memories I'll never forget. And it's just a shame that it went down the way it did. Okay, fine. Ban XW from there. But don't say that I dented the shed, because I did not. And I repeat, did not dent the shed.
Some people say it was a dent in the shed. To me, it was a dent in my family.
That was the one that really put us away. It put us out of commission for... We had 3 main arenas, and this was definitely our best. Had some of the greatest events. Best seating area. People loved those seating. It was luxury seating. Lots of... the ledge of no return. So much stuff that you can really put to work in a match. And to lose it was over a dent in a shed as well. Such a shame.
And when I find out who did it, I'm not going to be happy. I'll be happy that we found out who did it, but I'm not going to be happy with them.
Someone told Bonner's mum I dented the shed. Of all people, they should be able to trust me, because I'm the leader of this company. But Bonner's mum would not let us have events anymore. No events. Bonner's mum would not let us have events anymore because someone said I dented the shed. Do you know how that makes me feel? People blaming me for the downfall of events at the XW Skydome. Me. I'm the leader. I'm a 3-time heavyweight champion. And this is the size of the drink I get coming here for this stupid interview. Of all XCW media things that we do, any home video things, you get me here for an interview about the dent in the shed? It was 2002! 6 years ago it happened! Who gives a shit? Blade dented the shed! I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm unhooking all my... I'm unhooking my microphone. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
Sir!
With no one admitting to denting the shed, I decided to go out and do a bit of my own investigation. I spoke to veteran shed builder and enthusiast Todd McAllister. Alright, so Todd, what can you show us out here?
Just this shed here, mate. Yeah, this is the Tiger 86 model, and definitely one of my favourite models. Basically, you know, I just love it. You know, it's great shape, great outline, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of jazz.
So if we get a look closer into where obviously the trees have grown over time, the dent around this area.
This definitely wasn't here when we built this.
No.
You can see, this is all my work here. It's perfect lining.
Yeah, let's talk a bit about the dents, mate.
Yeah, you can see the welding I've done as well. It's quite a...
Yeah, it's good. Well, I mean,
it's quite a good job I've done.
Well, the shed's still here, so let's just move on to the dents.
Fantastic, it's going to be fantastic. Oh, yeah, mate, so...
the dents.
Yeah.
I mean, The damage is extensive, as you can see.
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight when you come back to an old job and you have to see something like that.
Yeah.
It's just a bit heartbreaking, you know. You work so hard on these sheds, and you know, and it just fucks with you.
Yeah.
It just fucks with you.
Yeah.
It's just you know, it's just bullshit, you know. I mean,
I understand you talked
I work so hard week after week, and to come and see something like this, it's just atrocious. Just atrocious.
Yeah.
But yeah. What was
Sorry.
Yeah.
You talked about damage possibly being caused from the inside of the shed.
Possibly.
I mean,
Depending what's inside the shed, I don't know if we can have a delve into what's inside there or not. But if there's magnets or something like that, could be bringing the metal inward. If there's a big magnet in the middle of the shed, could be bringing it inward. Not sure though. Not sure.
And what about this sort of damage you see here? I mean, what sort of impact can cause this thing? These little dents you see here.
Well, basically, these kind of little dents can be done in many ways. People pointing on top of the shed, people being thrown into the shed and all that hoo-ha.
So a lot of this damage could have happened at other events at the Sky Dome. I mean,
Possibly.
there could be more than just the main one dent.
More just that main one. There could be dents all over this bloody.
So could
thing.
this
we
be-
just need an inquest. Really, we need an inquest. We need some kind of coroner come here and check it out. You know?
Could this be a safety issue? I mean,
Well,
why all
mate.
this damage?
Well, mate. You see, you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta think safe. You know, on the job, you just gotta think safe. I've been a part of the Think Safe, Work Safe program for years now. And, this is just not. It's not good working conditions, and I'm glad that this company is not working events here anymore, because that is just a hazard. It's just a hazard. Sorry to say it.
Yeah, so this is it. This is the scene of the crime. One of the reasons that my mum got pretty angry at me was because she was very concerned that the rental inspectors would notice the big dents in the shed and might kick us out of the arena. So I made a promise to her, and I've fulfilled it. I've decided to grow this lovely big tree right next to the shed. Hopefully it will cover the dents that someone made, and next time they come to inspect the property they won't notice the dents, and we'll be able to stay in this arena for another 3 months. So it'll do. I mean, it's not a fix. I'd prefer to have some type of a shed person, maybe Todd McAllister, come out and fix the shed, but hey, I'm no handyman myself, but I can grow a decent tree.
And you can see here, obviously you can see the dents. I mean,
Oh,
somehow
that's
this could have happened through
It's just remarkable that the thing's still standing. You know,
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
I mean, would you feel safe standing inside the shed?
Definitely not. No, you can see the roof. You can look at the roof.
Yeah.
It is like.
Yeah. If you get a look in the roof, I don't know if you can
if
see
you
that,
just,
but the
if you
roof
just look at the roof,
is caving in.
it's like an arc. It's like an arc. Should definitely be straight. I didn't build it that way. That's not the way I would do it.
Right.
Definitely would be straight, flat, no dents. But look at it. It's just this company's just ruined a beautiful piece of work that I've made.
Tom McAllister, thank you for your time.
No worries. Thanks, mate. Yeah.
The Sky Dome may be gone from XCW, but they still fight on strong. But one can only imagine how long until this small dent in the shed can cause greater damage than they ever thought possible.